Let's take another look at dice winning numbers. Remember, there are multiple ways to win. Good luck, everyone. We'll see you back here on Saturday night.
Live from Augusta, breaking news.
And good evening, I'm Courtney Hicks. We begin tonight with breaking news. Within the last few minutes, officials say a motorcyclist has been taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Richmond County deputies say the Wheeler Road crash is being investigated as a hit and run. Officials say the vehicle has been located. We will continue to bring you the latest on this developing story on air and online. We go now to your first alert meteorologist, Mikhail.
Only for your Friday, but tomorrow as well, coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Mikhail. Major upgrades are needed at the Aiken County Sheriff's Office. The sheriff tells us it won't be long before some of their aging equipment actually gives out. But with a new headquarters on the way, they are still in need of more funding. With that, we'll bring in Kennedy Payne, who joins us live as she explains how the sheriff's office is laying out the blueprint to keep you and your family safe. Kennedy.
Yeah, well, right now in Aiken County, justice is being served from this building built decades ago, and it definitely shows. But they say that it's all changing with new headquarters and as they work with county council on their budget. But for the new facility, they say they've hired an architect and they're in the design phase.
They swore an oath to serve and protect, but for some deputies, that oath begins inside an office with a leaking ceiling and ends at a desk inside a 70-year-old jail cell.
This building is past due, and we're going to move as fast as we can.
With a $30 million new headquarters.
So our new building will have all the latest and greatest technology, security for our employees. We were talking earlier about somebody, if they wanted to, could just basically come in that door by a little bit of a force.
For Sheriff Marty Sawyer, it's more than construction. It's a promise to the people and to the men and women that wear the badge.
What it's going to help more than anything is morale. In this building, we're totally out of room. We have no more office space. We can't have any training sessions here. We don't have a room big enough to have a training session. And I want to start having community meetings and Citizens Academy.
He knows these walls well. His dad worked here in the late 1970s. He says he's fighting to give the next generation a better place to serve.
And right after I took office, Chairman Bunker and Administrator Brian Sanders said, we have this money. When you want to start building a building, let us know. We started that week making phone calls and preparing, and we haven't slowed down since.
But the improvements won't stop at the building. They're working with Aiken County Council on their budget for new vehicles, stun guns, and in-car and body-worn cameras.
We have to have body-worn video. There's no question. With in-car cameras, they capture a lot of stuff that the body-worn cameras won't capture. If you're in a chase, or if you pull up to a wreck, or pull up to a crime scene. Technology is the way law enforcement's headed.
And with every brick, nail, and beam, the Aiken County Sheriff's Office is laying the blueprint for a safer, stronger future.
And they say they hope to break ground in December and expect the project to take about 3 years. As for their budget, they're still working with county council on that. But they say county council has always been good to them. And whatever money they do get, it'll be used to make the community safer.
All right, Kennedy, thank you so much for that report tonight. We appreciate you. And new tonight, Aiken County Sheriff Marty Sawyer, staying with him for just a moment, tells us they are in the process of starting a new Sheriff's Foundation to support employees and the youth.
It will do two things. It will allow us to help a deputy or help an employee here or detention center personnel if they're struggling financially because of a medical reason, or they're hurt at work, or they just something happened, they need a little bit of money. And then the second thing is we want to be able to offer scholarships to underprivileged children who may have the opportunity to go to a band camp or an art camp or a basketball camp, but their family can't afford to send them.
Very nice. Now, the foundation will be ran by an independent board separate from the sheriff's office. Graduates of the Aiken County Career and Technology Center are ready to enter the real world, turning over their tassels to a new chapter. These grads are walking away with industry credentials and certifications in various trades. Superintendent Dr. Corey Murphy says they are set for success.
You leave here today with more than a certificate. You leave here with a skill set, a mindset, and a head start on your future.
And the center is one of the first 4 4 trade and industrial schools in South Carolina. We want to say congratulations to all the students. And we're on your side with a traffic alert tonight as graduation season continues in Aiken County. This was earlier just outside of the USC Aiken Convocation Center where crowds gathered after today's ceremony. So you can expect increased traffic in that area until Friday. Now over to Richmond County, you can also expect a surge in traffic near the Bell Auditorium on Telfair as graduations continue this week. Roads have been blocked by school officers, as you can see here during today's ceremonies. Josie, Cross Creek, Westside, and Glen Hills will graduate tomorrow. And congratulations again to all of these CSRA graduates. There's a new development concerning the tariffs. President Trump has said it would appeal the decision on tariffs. Tonight, our team is digging for more information in a Hancock County death. The body of 63-year-old John Wesley Thomas was found in the woods near Gwill Cemetery Road on Friday. GBI agents are working to find out how Thomas died. You can help by contacting the GBI or Hancock County Sheriff's Office with more information. And public safety concerns are high tonight ahead of plans to remove parking in downtown Augusta. It's a part of the multi-million-dollar improvement project that has business owners and community members on edge. Now, this is what it currently looks like. Parking downtown looks like. Now, the project calls for a bike lane to replace some of the parking spaces. Some community members and business owners worry it will pose safety risks and increase the walking distance to those businesses. Your input is requested at a public safety hearing tomorrow. That meeting is going to be from 2 to 3 at the Old Fort Discovery on 17th Street. And tonight we are working to confirm an opening date for Aiken's newest grocery store. This is the future site of the Publix supermarket. It's going to be right off Silver Bluff Road. It is expected to open sometime this year. More tonight on the development process or progress rather of the former Aiken Mall site. You may have noticed a black metal amphitheater pop up by the new apartments. Developers confirm this will be a public space for music and shows along with a park. It is a collaboration with the city of Aiken to turn the area into what they're going to call the Aiken Town Park, and it should be completed sometime this year. Mikhail?
We are monitoring the potential for still a pretty unsettled finish to our work week, including an elevated severe risk heading into Friday, a first alert in effect, and we'll break that down coming up.
And as students wrap up the school year, experts are warning parents to brace for higher school prices next year. Coming up, we will break down how tariffs may impact your back-to-school shopping. Stay with us.
At Parker's Kitchen, we go big, like our huge, crunchy, juicy, never frozen chicken tenders with an extra large serving of Parker's signature sauce. At Parker's Kitchen.
First Alert Weather, where accuracy matters, keeping you alert during severe weather and helping you plan your day. We put our money where our forecast is. Each weekday, our forecasted high is within 3 degrees of the actual high. A local charity gets money in the bank. By being 100% accurate for a full month, over $1,000 went to a single charity. No other Augusta station is on your side the way we are, keeping you ready for anything and putting our accuracy to work.
The First Alert Weather 3-degree guarantee, sponsored by Tub Doctor.
The journey to better health.
Okay, so we'll start again. Here we go. Orangeburg, it's an end of an era for a historic Orangeburg High School, Howard Middle School, which was once Wilkinson High School, and Orangeburg's first African-American high school is being demolished to make way for the Robert E. Howard Elementary School. Alumni and community members walked the halls one last time today. Former students said the school pride gave them the strength to overcome barriers. And 4 local Eagle Scouts have received the highest honor for making our community a better place. Aaron Sansing, Reagan Plummer, Jackson Musto, and Matthew Nilsson. They led service projects that involve replacing damaged structures at a local church, adding additions to a local disc golf course, and extending the loading bay driveway at Gap Ministries. We want to say congratulations to them and thank you so much for your hard work to better our community. And as we head to break, a former police chief turned convicted murderer is still on the run tonight. The latest on this Arkansas manhunt coming up. Stay with us. Here's a live look at Atlanta, and it's from 8:30 until 6 Monday through Friday. Westminster soccer team, state champs. Your sports director, Alyssa Lyons, hanging out in Macon today, takes us to the 13th state win. After the break, Stay Close Sports is up next.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group. On your sideline, sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
Just like this song, the Westminster Wildcats taking care of business here at Stratford Academy, winning their third straight GIAA state championship. 2 unanswered goals in the second half put Westminster on top 5-1 of Brookwood to bring home their second ever three-peat. Sophomore Ethan Johnson with the hat trick. He's going home to Augusta with 2 crowns.
I know, I just came out here, first 2. Told my friend, I said, hey, if I get the hat trick, crown me. And I was like, I'm not going to get the hat trick, but then I got the hat trick. Some of the boys before were like talking about like, oh, what if we mercy rule them? And I sure was there. And then they came out. I kind of wanted a close game, kind of wanted them to score. So I guess I got it.
And Coach Sean Brower earning his career 8th state championship, bringing home Westminster's lucky number 13.
After the second one and wanted to go for the third, it's a challenge because we can't be complacent. And yet the boys set their sight at the very beginning, said we want to do it. And we watched a lot of teams that were favored throughout. You know, Oak Mountain was the #1 team in the country. They'd won 60 in a row, and they lost in the state final. We kept telling the boys, listen, you can't take anything for granted, and they didn't.
The Wildcats have only allowed 1 goal through the playoffs. They end their playoff run outscoring opponents 23-1, a 17-2 overall record this season. Reporting and making Alyssa Lyons on your side.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team. Severe weather season is here, but you're good. You get the First Alert with forecasts where you live. WRDW First Alert weather, on your side.
I love my work caring for people. I often assist women who struggle with urinary incontinence, women who have fallen trying to reach the bathroom, or who have damaged skin from too much wetness. It can take a toll on them. At home, I worried for my mother. A lack of sleep due to bladder leakage affected her life. That's why I'm so glad the Purex system is available for home use. It's an innovative option for women who experience moderate to severe bladder leakage. This external system uses a soft, flexible wick placed outside the body to draw urine away from the body and into a collection canister. It's non-invasive and designed to keep the skin dry and stay in place. We trust it to help her throughout the night, so we're all better rested and can enjoy the things we love together.
Order yours online at purewick@home.com or call 800-795-5854 today. New external catheters for women and men available for home use. Call 800-795-5854 today. Let's go.